Hey guys and gals, it's Jonathan Valdez from orangejuiceandbiscuits.com and the Ultra V Network. I ran into Joe Lance from Mexico's America's Next Top Model. How are you?
Great. I'm happy to be in Mexico Next Top Model.
I know, right? I should have said it correctly.
Well, hey, America is part of Mexico, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, same thing, Mexico Next Top Model. I'm just happy to be here Fashion Week. It's like, you know, being a New Yorker, we always got to come and show support to our people in New York City.
Yeah, exactly. So what have you seen so far that you love?
Gusto Barcelona was like an explosion of acid. If anybody has ever done acid, drop a hit of acid, explode it in your brain, all this mix of patterns and textures, and you're like, what the hell are you thinking? Amazing, amazing. Loved him. I love things that are very unique and that are different, because at the end of the day, people like, I won't say the names, I don't want to have any haters of some of the most famous designers in the world be like, boring, more black clothes, more change the button, you're the biggest legends in the world, but you're so boring, I refuse to wear you. People like Curso Barcelona was very amazing, very unique. It was an individual, and I would highly represent their line anytime, anywhere. So Gusto, if you're watching us, I will be the fierce bitch to work your line.
You heard it here first on Orange Juice and Biscuits and the Ultra V Network. So what do you think about fall trends for 12? What are you seeing that you love?
You know what? I don't know. It's like, to be honest with you, I don't pay too much attention. You know, I'm one of those people that, like, I don't follow fashion. You know, I've never been a trend follower. I think as a child, I tried to fit in all my life. I tried it from like, I want to look like the country hillbilly. I did. I was raised on a farm. I wore every single horrible thing that existed. And when I became older, I always felt like trying to become an individual. And now I feel that I'm actually a trendsetter instead of trend follower. And I see that being a show in Latin America, I see a lot of things that I wear, and then a season later, two, 3 seasons later, people are wearing their Latin America. I'm like, hey, I wore that 1 year, 2 years, 3 years before anyone else did. So I think it's very important to try to stay as an individual when it comes to fashion. But a lot of people, I guess, you know, people do follow fashion, and they all look like robots. I'm like, oh, you're wearing plaid. That's nice, honey. You're paying attention to Style magazine. I'm sorry, I'm not one of those. I'd rather be unique and individual and create my own fashion than try to look like anybody else.
Great. So tell us about your look.
Actually, this is my first suit. I'm like, hey, that I made myself. Joe Lance Designs.
Nice. Twirl, twirl, twirl.
Twirl, twirl, twirl. I wanted something loud and flashy and colorful, and I figured since it's winter, I want to do something which is more summer and spring, because we are in New York City with 23 degrees and it's freezing cold, and I look like I belong like in some island. So I figured, what a great way to stand out and look unique and be different than anybody else that's wearing like fur hats. So at the end of the day, it's about uniqueness, style, and creativity, right?
Yep, you're bringing the heat. So besides the show, what are your other projects that you're working on currently?
I just came out with 4 different books. I created an art book, a dog book, because I love dogs and creating fantasies, and I did a fetish book, very 1920s, very 40s, which is amazing. And I actually did a book which I'm very excited about. It's called Fame for Dummies. A lot of people actually, it's so funny because so many people are like, I want to be famous. I'm like, child, you have no idea. You have no idea. You must be really stupid and really dumb if you want to become famous, because there's a price you got to pay when it comes to fame. Seriously, if I would to choose fame or money, give me all the money you want and don't give me the fame, because like I do not want to be famous. I just want the money. So yeah, I think Fame for Dummies will be a wonderful book for a lot of people to read, and it'll be a great eye-opening. And I actually came out with a song as well called Posa Sexy, which has been played around in a couple of radio stations and clubs, you know, knowing all the right people and DJs. It's, you know, people say it's like a Vogue song from the 80s, but whatever. Everything has been done. At least it's got a beat. It makes you want to dance. It makes you feel hot. It makes you feel sexy. So if you speak Spanish, Posa Sexy means supposed sexy, because, honey, we all feel sexy.
Well, congratulations for holding it down for the Latinos in the fashion industry.
Latinos!
Yeah, and thank you for speaking with us, and have a great rest of your fashion week.
Thank you so much, and hey, have a great time in New York Fashion Week. We'll see you on top.